Okay, so we're just going to arrive onto our mats in your held safe space. Bring yourself to a comfortable position and we'll just close down the eyes. Take the hands facing down onto the knees in that lovely grounded position. And don't mind where your legs are, just try to bring your sit bones to stillness. Allow your body to begin to soften and surrender, letting go of any distractions in your environment. And we'll begin by taking 3 inhalations into the nose, exhaling softly from the mouth. All together, begin, inhale as fully as you can, begin to fill up the lungs, and then bring the breath down into the lower belly. Allow your belly to expand like a balloon. Fill up as fully as you can. And then softly open the mouth, exhale. Release and completely surrender, relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Once again, deep inhalation, filling up. Open the mouth, exhale fully. Last one here, inhale. Exhale, release. And just begin to settle the body, find stillness, close down the mouth and go inwards, bringing your attention and your focus to your breath. So we're going to just count our breath, just bringing the attention inward. Inhale for 1, for 5, and exhale for 5. So all together, let's begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, exhale 5, 4. Just continue on your own count. So allowing each exhalation go deeper into your breath. And just notice if your mind is wandering. Try to bring the attention back, the focus back in towards your breath. So really going inwards. Deepening your lung capacity. And notice if you are being distracted or if the mind is wandering, where it's going. What might be coming up for you today? We're going to do a swift body scan, starting with the head, scanning mentally down through your physical body. So continue to deepen your breath as you do this. And really pay attention and put great emphasis on each part of your body as you scan down, questioning, noticing any changes, any tension, tightness, stiffness, any pain, past or present injury. Just mentally assessing your body and checking in with how it is today. Continue to breathe deeply, deepening that lung capacity. Really paying attention, taking this time for you. Ridding the distractions. And now just begin to check in with yourself mentally and emotionally. And maybe just ask yourself, how are you feeling on this summer solstice evening? Halfway through the year from our winter solstice, the days are the longest now. Often that brings great energy or vitality, or perhaps the complete opposite. Maybe you've been doing a lot lately and you need some rest and restoration. Just checking in, noticing. And when I mention the word balance, what comes up for you when I say the word balance? Balance in your life, in your physical body, mentally, emotionally. What does that word mean to you? Relaxing the hands down onto the ground now. And just begin to drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And just hang your head here for a moment. Slowly begin to walk the left fingertips as far away from you as you can. And just feel that stretch deeply going down to the left side of the neck. You can begin to float the left arm up now, flexing the left hand, and maybe gently pushing the left hand away from you. Drop the head, let it hang, go really deep into that left side of the neck. Down through the arm, and begin to rotate your wrist. Make big circles with your wrist here. Keep the head where it is, rotate the wrist the opposite direction. And keep breathing, active Ujjayi breath. Close down the mouth if you can and just breathe in and out through the nose. Keep reaching the hand as far away from you as you can. One last deep inhalation here, and as you exhale, gently dropping that left arm. So we're going to take the left ear to left shoulder. Real mindful, slow movement here. I invite you to go slower than you want to. Walking the right fingertips away from you. And again, feel the stretch to the right side of the back of the neck first of all. Allow that right palm to float up. Begin to flex that right hand and gently push that right hand away from you. Really hang the head here. Go deep into that right side of the neck, all the way down through the arm, feeling it in the back of the arm. And when you're ready, begin to rotate that right wrist. Really reaching, lengthening through that right arm. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Keep breathing. Try to keep the spine nice and long. Tailbone sinking down towards the ground. Gorgeous. Relaxing the arms now. And begin to roll those shoulders forward, just bringing some softness now into the spine. Maybe taking a little smile here, just soften those facial muscles. Maybe take a yawn, a little stretch in the face. And rotate, go the opposite direction. Opening up the chest here, roll the shoulders back. Gorgeous. We're going to take the hands to prayer. Inhale. We're reaching the fingertips up. So as you reach up, you're coming up out of your pelvis, almost lifting your upper body, reaching towards the sky. And just take the hands apart and reach the fingertips as high as you can. Again, really lengthening through the arms here. Look up. Reach out of your hips. Exhale, taking the arms wide. Maybe take a yawn here, a big stretch through the arms, fingertips to touch. So inhale, look up first of all, palms face up, reach up. Fingertips to gently touch. Exhale, opening out the arms. Notice if you feel anything in your groin or your hips as you do this. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, opening up. Wide. Last one. Inhale, look up, reach up. Take the hands together, interlace the fingers and press the palms away from you. Draw those hands back. So you're really opening up the shoulders. You're bringing the palms back as far as you can. Keep breathing, keep reaching, opening those shoulders. And begin to relax your shoulders down into the sockets. Now take a little bend in the elbows and maybe take the back of the hands down towards the head. So once again, inhale, lengthen through the arms, draw the palms back. Big stretch here. Exhale, draw the elbows back. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Lovely. Taking the hands away from each other, stretching out the arms, and we're going to take the right palm to face towards the sky. Bring the right hand up and over as you take your left hand to the ground. Drop the head and take your side fold here. Just hanging out here for a moment again. Drop the head. Keep opening up that right shoulder. Open the armpit towards the sky. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, coming back to center, inhale, left hand reaches up. So right hand on the ground. Keep the sit bones planted. It doesn't matter how far you go. Breathe. Keep opening that left elbow back. Drop the head. And exhale once again, right side. So I might go a little bit deeper now. Now you've done it the first time, maybe taking that elbow right down to the ground. Drop the head. Again, keep opening that right shoulder. Try to keep the spine in line. Checking the alignment all the time. Exhale, coming back to center. And opposite side once again. Exhale, back to center. Okay, taking the hands to the knees, begin to gently rotate from the hips. So really bring some softness here, moving into the shoulders, some fluidity. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Notice how your hips are feeling today, those inner thighs, the groin, pelvis. Let's bring the weight here. Okay, lovely. We're going to come down onto our mats now, and we're going to take 3 little sit-ups just to begin to activate our core. So walking the feet in towards you, just relaxing down onto your mat, soften the shoulders. Take the hands behind the head. You can interlace your fingers or just take the hands to the side, just behind the ears. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And we're going to take 3 sit-ups here. So taking a deep inhalation. As you exhale, you bring your chin towards your knees. So inhale, dropping the head. Take it real slow. Exhale, chin to knees. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to knees. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Lift that chin, gorgeous. Drop the head. Give your knees a big squeeze, a big hug, and just gently begin to rock from side to side, giving your lower back a nice massage here. We're going to take our right knee in towards us, extend your left leg out nice and long. Begin to point your left toes and flex your left ankle, really activating that left calf muscle. Draw the right knee nice and tight now. We're going to lengthen that right leg up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers behind the right leg and begin to point and flex that right foot. So keep the left leg nice and active as well. Both legs are active here. Point and flex, really lengthening through the leg as much as you can here, feeling it. Begin to rotate that right foot now. Stretching into all 5 toes here. Keep flexing that left ankle, active left leg. Keep the Ujjayi breath nice and balanced. Rotate, go the opposite direction in that ankle. Keep stretching into that right leg. Feeling into that lovely hamstring stretch here. Relax the shoulders. Again, try to relax the face. Keep lengthening, keep breathing. Lovely. Bending that right knee now. We're going to take the right knee out to the side. You can take your left hand to your left hip and just open up that right hip. Drawing that right knee out. Taking an exhalation and bring the right knee across the body to the opposite side now. Relax the right hand and begin to just look towards your right hand as you take your right knee across your body. Coming into a lovely twist here. Just let go as you exhale fully here. Try to really surrender your body for a few seconds. Just surrender, let it go. Allow the gravity to draw you down. Big exhalation, activating those obliques. Take the right knee back in, coming back. Give your knee a big squeeze once again. And we'll switch, do the opposite leg. So taking the left knee in, flexing that right ankle. Make sure the right leg is nice and active. Draw your left knee in towards you, big squeeze, really compressing that left hip as you squeeze your left knee in a little closer to your body. Extending that left leg now, and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Begin to point and flex. So again, really just awakening the calf muscle here, the hamstrings. Lovely balanced Ujjayi breath. And notice when you stop breathing or when your breath gets rapid or increases. Notice the movement of the breath and try to find a consistency in your breathing throughout your practice. Rotating that left ankle. And enjoy that lovely lung stretch. As you deepen, each inhalation is getting deeper and deeper, expanding those lungs, creating space. Rotation, go the opposite direction. Really challenging that hamstring muscle this evening. See if you can lengthen a little more. Gorgeous. So taking the right hand to the right hip, bring the left knee in, and just gently allow the left knee to open up to the left side, opening that left hip. And just feeling it here. And then exhale, draw that left knee across the body to the right side. Extend your left arm and begin to just look towards your left hand. So come right over and again, just surrender. Exhale fully. Let it all go. Let it out. And exhale, coming back to center. Once again, bring that left knee, both knees in towards you. Give your knees a big hug, a big squeeze. And we'll just come into our baby pose. Take hold of the outside of your feet. And we can take hold of the big toes and just take a full leg stretch here of both legs. See, you can really lengthen, taking them out nice and wide, stretching into those inner thighs now. Beautiful. So we're going to roll over to the side and gently come into your child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. Bring the big toes to touch. Sink the hips. And melt your hips down onto your mat. And again, really letting go here, your practice. Balancing your body. Begin to walk the fingertips forward on your mat. And see if you can take your hands off the ground, coming right up onto your fingertips. Keep melting the shoulders, allow the armpits to soften, and gently sway from side. Gently the torso. And from here, we'll taking the right arm and just thread your right arm underneath your left. Take your right shoulder, cheek, temple to the moment. Take a breath. Option to take the left arm up towards the sky, just opening up that left shoulder. Exhale, release. Gently coming back to your child's pose, walking the fingertips forward once again. Continue to melt the hips, soften the tailbone down. Opposite side, threading the left arm underneath the right. Left shoulder, cheek, temples to the mat. Soften here. Hold and breathe. Option to take that right hand up, opening that right shoulder. Taking a deep breath. Exhale, release. Coming back to child's pose. Really checking in with yourself, with your body. Breathe deeply. And we're going to take the palms back to the ground and find ourselves in our tabletop position. So slowly coming up, bring your knees below your hips, hands below your shoulders. And we'll begin our cat-cow. So spread the fingers wide, make sure all 10 knuckles are planted firmly on the ground. Inhale, drop the belly, traction the chest forward, tailbone lifts up. Exhale, release, bring the chin towards the chest, doming into the spine like a scared cat. Inhale, drop the belly, traction that chest forward. Warming up the spine nice and deeply here. Exhale, release. Find the sound in your breath here. Make lots of sound of that breath. And see if you can go deeper each time. Bring your spine flexibility. Excellent. So begin to roll your belly, draw your belly in towards your spine and begin to make some circles here in the belly, with the belly. Rotate, go the opposite direction. And we're going to begin to take the hips, the movement into the hips, take your hips from side to side. Begin to move the head, move the shoulders over the wrists, and explore your body, rotating the hips, making circles here. Inhale as you come forward, exhale as you sink the hips. Bending the elbows. And just close your eyes for a moment and find your natural instinctual movement here. Getting into all the nooks and crannies in the body, anything that needs to be released, softened, removed. And always honoring what your body needs and trusting that it knows best. You know best. No one knows your body like you do. Lovely. We're going to tuck the toes in, walk the hands forward, and we're going to lift the tailbone up towards the sky and come right up onto our tippy toes, bending the knees deeply, and when you're ready, pedaling out the feet here, soften into the hips, taking the hips from side to side, drop the head, shake your head yes, and shake your head no. And keep pedaling out those feet until it feels natural to draw both heels towards the ground. Don't worry how bent your knees are. Drop the head, ensuring that your spine is nice and straight. So you can keep the knees a little bit more towards the chest. And if you're still on your tippy toes, that's perfectly fine. And you might just straighten one leg, maybe take one heel down at a time. Again, working into those legs. Taking a couple of really deep breaths here, finding the comfort in your downward dog. We're going to begin to look between the hands. And as you look up towards your hands, bend the knees and step slowly towards the back of the wrists. Walking up towards the back of the wrist, drop the head and take hold of opposite elbows, gently sway from side to side here. Let the head go. Release the mouth, make some noises. Relax the arms, just shaking the shoulders here. Give them a little rotation. Bending the knees deeply, and we're going to sweep our arms up, sink the hips, and come right up into a chair pose. Pressing down into the feet now, stand up as tall as you can. Reach the fingertips high. Bending the knees, we're going to exhale, and completely exhale, release as you drop. So bending the knees once again, inhale, come into chair pose, pressing into the feet. So you keep moving, keep coming up to standing, reach the hands nice and high. Exhale. Fully allow the arms to swing back. One last time, inhale, sinking the hips, reach the arms up. Chair pose, pressing down into the feet, come up to standing, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale. Release. Let the arms go, bring the chin towards the chest, and slowly begin to roll up through the spine, stacking vertebrae upon vertebrae. Really take your time, rolling up nice and slowly. Keep the chin tucked in towards the chest. Coming up to a standing position. It's great to see you all, ladies. Sorry, actually you can't see me now. I'm just going to come onto my knees so you can see me. But yes, lovely. Taking the arms out, soften those shoulders. Release. Make lots of noise. Give your arms a shake out now. Shake the legs. So you're just jumping up and down for a moment. If you've got lots of energy that needs to be released, you need to surrender it. Sometimes these long days give us a lot of vitality, a lot of energy. We need to do lots to release it. Okay, coming to the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart, spread those toes nice and wide. Hands to prayer, inhale, reach your fingertips as high as you can, look up towards the front. Exhale, swan dive, we're hinging from the hips, fold, drop the head. Release the hands, inhale, coming to your flat back. Fingertips to touch, exhale, release, fold, bend the knees, take the hands to the ground and begin to step back into your high plank. So just holding high plank for a moment, take a breath. If it's too much, drop your knees, soften down into your shoulders, breathing deeply. And when you're ready, bend the knees, drop the knees, bend the elbows, chest and chin to the mat. Release the toes, sink the hips, scoop the chest forward, come into your baby cobra, open the chest. Open the heart, exhale, release. Tuck in the toes and press back into your downward facing dog. Okay, so once again, if downward dog is too much, walk the feet a little closer. Bend, don't worry how bent your knees are, drop your head. So we're getting our spine nice and straight, we're lifting our tailbone high, and you'll work on the leg. The legs will take longer just to begin to straighten out. So just this is what we really want, a nice straight spine here, dropping the head, look towards your belly button, breathing deeply. And our downward dog is an inversion. So right now the blood is rushing down into the head, reoxygenating all the cells around your brain. Really, really good to hang out upside down for a while. So give your head a little shake, yes, again, a little shake, no. Just allow all that circulation to carry out its benefit. Inhale, begin to look between the hands. Again, this time you can step forward or once again towards the top of your mat, or you can walk towards the top of your mat. So whichever way, find yourself at the top of your mat. Inhale, coming to a flat back once again, fingertips to touch, or you can come a little higher, hands to shins your knees. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees, sink the hips, and begin to reach the arms up towards the sky, press into the feet. Nice strong legs, strong glutes. Exhale, coming back to our Samasthiti. Hands face forward, soften the shoulders, Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to take number 2 now. So just check your breath is nicely balanced, your body is equalized. Relax the shoulders, open the heart. Prana, life force moving throughout the body, tucking the pelvis in. Hands to prayer, inhale, reach the fingertips up, look towards the thumbs, get as long as you can, look As you exhale, hinge, swan dive forward from the hips. Inhale, flat back. Exhale fully. Release, stepping back into your high plank. Hold your high plank here if you can. Breathing deeply, draw the heels back. If it's too much, drop your knees. Breathe, take another couple of breaths here in your high plank, working strength, lengthening into the arms. And then when you're ready, begin to bend the knees, drop the knees, bend the elbows, chest and chin towards your mat. Strong arms here. Release the toes, soften the hips, scoop the chest forward. Baby cobra. Take your time. Exhale, release. Tucking in those toes. Lovely. Press back to downward facing dog once again. So again, just check your alignment. If you need to walk your feet in, please do. Bend the knees as much as is needed. And maybe you'll just straighten one leg at a time. Lovely. Keep lifting that tailbone high. That's it. Drop the head. Look towards your belly button. Siobhan, yeah, lovely. Five deep. Really deepening that breath throughout the body. It's the tool that's keeping us going. That's going to bring us through any discomfort. We're always going to have that breath. We're always going to be able to control it. So bending the knees, begin to look between the hands, stepping towards the top of our mat. Inhale, come to your flat back. Beautiful. Hands to shins or knees. Excellent. Lift that tailbone high. Exhale, fold, hinge forward, navel to spine. Exhale, fully bending the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up, pressing into the feet. Come up to standing and back to Samastiti. So we're just going to do one more here. Bend the knees, inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Get as long as you can, look towards your thumbs. Deep inhalation. Exhale, fully hinge from the hips. Fold. And flat back. Exhale, release. Stepping it back, high plank. Now taking another couple of breaths here in our high plank, engaging your core. Tuck your pelvis under, try to get nice and long and straight in the body. Draw those heels back. Stay on the toes, breathe. Navel to spine, squeeze the glutes, strong arms. Bend the knees, drop the knees, bend the elbows, chest and chin. Release the toes, soften the hips, scoop the chest forward. Maybe you'll come a little higher this time in your baby cobra. Beautiful. More in. Exhale, release, tuck those toes under and press back into your downward dog. So again, get comfortable in your downward dog. Make sure your feet are hip distance. Check your alignment. Lift that tailbone high. Rock the head. Look towards your belly button. And then straight down at your mat. Breathe. Those 5 belly breaths. Feel the circulation working, the blood is pumping through the body, the heart is pumping, the lymph fluid is moving. Begin to look between the hands. And once again, you're going to step towards the top of the mat. Sink the hips, inhale, come to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Gently come back to standing. Gorgeous. We're literally going to step our left foot back. Stay on the ball of the left foot. And sweep the arms. Find yourself in a lovely high lunge here. Reaching the fingertips towards the sky. Begin to lengthen both legs. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Find your balance. Straight legs. Exhale as you bend both knees, bending the elbows here. Coming down into a little low lunge. So inhale for 1. We're going to do 5. Exhale, drop. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Really working into that back left glute. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach, and just hold here for a moment once again. Begin to take the arms out nice and wide now, and you can drop your left heel, finding warrior two. So make sure that front knee is in line with the front ankle. Roll your shoulders back. Right palm reverses face towards the sky, and draw the right hand up and over. Find your reversed or peaceful warrior. Drop the head. So front knee is bent back, leg straight. Gorgeous. Exhale, release. Take the right elbow to the right knee now. Reach, soften that left hip and reach the left arm up and over. If you want to go a little bit deeper, reaching the right fingertips down onto the ground. Excellent. Breathe. And exhale, release. Strong arms, strong legs. Come back to warrior two. Begin to straighten that front knee now. Both legs straight. Inhale, reach the right fingertips forward. And then exhale, right hand to the inside of that right ankle. Find your Trikonasana. Trikonasana. Look towards the left hand. Hold for a moment. Really feeling into that right inner thigh here. Take a little smile towards your left hand. And exhale, pressing into both feet, gently coming back to standing. Beautiful. Take the feet parallel, draw the toes in. We're going to take the hands behind us, interlace the fingers. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, shine your heart towards the sky, drop your head. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, folding forward. Take the hands up over the head. As fully as you can. So one day our hands are going to come right down onto the ground here. That's the idea. And gently rock from side to side, feeling it in your legs. Oh, roll the lips, just surrender completely. Allow gravity to do its best to draw you down here. And release. And enjoy the surrendering. Ah, let it all go. Bending the knees, make sure your knees even begin to the ground now. We'll find our twist. So take the right hand, place it on the center of your mat, and reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Look towards your left hand. Big inhalation. Open that left shoulder. Exhale, release. Left hand replaces right hand. Reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Really open that right shoulder. Coming into your twist, nice and deep. Breathe. Feel it in your lungs. Exhale, release. Walking the hands underneath you now and away from you. See if you can bend your knees, bring your head a little bit closer to the ground. And you might even place your head on the ground, getting ready for your headstand. Bend the knees deeply. Breathe. And then maybe straightening the legs, lifting that tailbone a little higher. Lovely. Exhale, walking the hands back to center. So we're going to bend both knees and draw the heels in, toes out. So heels in, toes out. And then you're going to walk your hands over towards your right foot. And you can come down into your side squat, straightening out that left leg, coming onto the heel of the left foot. Right hand places on the mat. Reach your left hand up towards the sky. Option to take a little bind here. It's in your practice, if you like. A little side ninja. Excellent. Exhale, release. Walking the hands back to center, and we'll take the hands to the left foot. So again, bend your left knee, straighten the right leg, coming down gently. As always, listen to your body. Know what's best, what suits your body and what's going to work. Here, open the right hand towards the sky. Take your bind if you need to. Exhale, release, coming back to center. Hands to the hips. Inhale, look forward, come to a flat back, and then press into both feet, come back to standing. Draw the heels in, bending the knees, sinking the hips here. Draw the shoulders. So our shoulders have a tendency to come forward. We want to draw the shoulders over the hips. And take the hands to the shoulders. Take your hands to your shoulders. Bring your elbows together. Inhale, lift the elbows as high as you can, and we're just rolling the elbows back here, opening down those shoulders. We'll take 3 here. Inhale, lift. Keep sinking those hips. Exhale. Open, lovely. Drawing the shoulder blades towards each other behind. Inhale. Exhale, release. Relax the hands now down onto the knees. Inhale, draw your right shoulder to the center. Exhale, release, come back. Inhale, left shoulder to center. Feel it in your upper thoracic spine here. Inhale, right shoulder to center. Lovely. Exhale, release, left shoulder to center. Exhale, release, hands to hips, straightening out the legs now. Begin to heel toe the feet back to center and just begin to hula hoop those hips. We'll begin with regular hula hoops. Rotate, go the opposite direction, make them as big as you can. And then begin to make the figure of 8 with your hips over your ankles. It's a little trickier. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Lovely. So we're going to turn to face towards the top of our mat again, and we're going to come down in our malasana, our squatting pose. So feet as wide as that, maybe a little further out. Hands to prayer, begin to draw your tailbone down, sink the hips. So come down nice and slowly if you can. And if you need to move your feet at any time, please do drop the tailbone. Whew. And I'm feeling it today. Take the elbows to the knees and just gently rock from side to side. Come up onto your tippy toes here. And try to be as soft and as fluid and relaxed here as you can. Keep drawing that tailbone down. And just swinging back and forth a little bit. Breathing. Pull the tailbone down. See if you can bring your shoulders back and shine your heart forward. Bring your chin towards your chest. Whew. One last deep breath here. Gorgeous. Exhale, taking the hands to the ground. And we're going to lift our tailbone high. Begin to heel toe your feet back to parallel on your mat. And just give your hips a little wiggle here. Drop your head. Give your head a little shake. We're going to take the right hand to our left foot. Bend the right knee and reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Look towards your left hand. Beautiful. Exhale, release slowly. Left hand to right foot. Bend the left knee deeply. Right hand up towards the sky. Look towards your right hand. Slowly coming down. Exhale fully. Relax the arms now. And inhale, just begin to look forwards, and we're just going to come up to standing nice and slow. And we're going to do the opposite side. So this time stepping the right foot back, just coming into a high lunge on that left leg side. So check your alignment, check your balance. Begin to bend the knees, sweep the arms up, find that lovely high lunge, stay on the ball of your right foot. It's a bit of a balancing act sometimes, this one. Inhale, straightening both legs. Inhale fully. As you exhale, bending both knees, bending both elbows, dropping down. So inhale for 1. Really working into that right glute. Exhale, we're toning our buttocks here, our gluteus maximus. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften the ribs, navel towards the spine. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. Find your focus. Keep breathing. Nearly there. 2 more. Inhale. I may have lost count. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And coming back to standing. Find your balance. Take the arms out wide. Drop your right heel. And find warrior 2 on this left side. Oh, I'm a little out of breath tonight. I don't know if it's the heat, but making sure that left knee is in line with left ankle. Take the arms out nice and long. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, Left palm reverses to face towards the sky. Draw the left hand up and over. Right hand comes down the back of the right leg. Drop the head. Peaceful reverse warrior. Exhale. Right elbow to left knee. Right hand this time reaches up and over. Soften that right hip. So you have a nice alignment here. So rather than being up like this, we want to really soften that right hip down, bending that left knee. Taking the left hand to the inside of the left foot to go a little deeper into that stretch. Keep breathing, keep lengthening. Right little toe pressed firmly into the mat. Strong legs. Exhale, release, coming back to warrior two. Take a smile, straighten that front knee. Both legs are straight. Inhale, left hand reaches forward. Exhale, left hand to the inside of that left ankle. Right hand reaches up and over. Open the right shoulder. Breathe. You can take hold of left ankle if you wish. Pressing into both feet now. Exhale, coming back to standing, those strong legs. Gorgeous. Bending that front knee. And this time we're going to win. Shield right, your right knee. Release your right toes and find your low lunge. Yes, so straighten out that back leg. Sweep the arms up and find your low lunge here. Yeah. So, Siobhan, you could take that back right leg a little longer. Take it back a little further. Lovely. So you're really feeling that stretch in your quad. And if it's too much on your right knee, get a cushion or something for underneath your right knee so you can feel it there in your quad. Not too much, but just a little bit. Yeah, lovely. Open the heart, open the chest. Gorgeous. Exhale, we're going to take the hands down onto mat. So we're going to take the left hand to the inside of the left foot and just begin to rotate that left knee. Making circles with that left knee again, moving into that left hip. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Lovely. Okay, take the left hand to the outside of the left foot again. And begin to straighten that left leg now, coming onto the heel of the left foot. Drop the head. Inhale, coming forward to a flat back, fingertips to touch. Exhale, straightening out that left leg, coming onto the heel of the left foot. Inhale, so you can find stillness here, of course, please do. Or keep moving. Keep breathing. Working that hamstring muscle. Lengthening our hamstring muscle, essentially. One last time before meeting back at the top of our mat, we're going to begin to heel toe that left foot to the right side of the mat. Drop your left knee, shin and ankle. Allow your left foot to swing back and find your pigeon. Lovely. So really allow that left foot to swing back. The most important thing is that your hips are squared. As always, if you feel it in your knee, come out, come back to tabletop and go from tabletop into it. Surrender, let it go. So just checking back in with our theme of balance this evening as we are halfway through the year. Longest part of the year. And perhaps just letting go, whether you had the best half of the year ever or not such a good 2022 so far. Just letting go of the last 6 months. Getting ready for this next period, this next quarter, which will take us to our autumnal equinox in September, and then up to our winter equinox or our winter solstice in December. Taking another breath here, or slowly walking the hands back. We're going to take the hands down, and just from here, come back into your tabletop position. And we're going to take it on the other side. So stepping that right foot forward this time, finding our low lunge on the right side. So again, I do recommend getting a cushion or a bit of support for underneath your left knee, just so you can take the, rather than being here, you can take the left knee back just ever so slightly, just to feel that stretch in the quad muscle. It doesn't have to be too much. And really, if it is feeling like too much, put more weight into that front foot. So strong right leg, that right foot is taking lots of support. Inhale, sweep the arms up, open the heart, open the chest. Take your slight back bend here. Breathe, nice and strong. Exhale, gently hinging from the hips. Relax the fingertips down. Right hand to the inside of the right foot and begin to rotate the right knee over the right ankle. Moving deeply into that hip socket. So finding a nice smooth motion here. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Lovely. Begin to heel toe the right foot to the center of the mat. Come onto your fingertips. And nice stretch into that left quad. As you exhale, you're straightening out that right leg, coming onto the heel of the right foot. Drop the head, chin towards chest. Feel the stretch down through your spine. Inhale, flat back. Fingertips to touch. Take the quad stretch. Lovely, Siobhan. Yes, exhale, release. Exhale. Really flex that right ankle to feel it in your hamstring. Inhale, coming forward. So move at your own pace. Allow your breath to lead that movement. Lovely. And it's always going to be different. Different days you're going to be more soft and flexible. Different days you're going to be stiffer. Throughout the month, our bodies change. There are certain times of the month, depending on your cycle, when you're going to be more flexible, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So just be patient, always honor and trust your body, and don't force or pull anything. Be kind to your body, the only one you'll ever have. Precious. Coming to the top of the mat again, and we're going to, so you can either come back to tabletop and find your pigeon from there, or heel toe your right foot to the left side of the mat and just gently drop your right knee, shin, ankle down. Ideally, we want to come into pigeon like this, but most of us need to bend that right foot back. So lovely. Keep the hips squared. Find the pigeon pose that makes you feel your right hip, your right glute area. Walk your hands forward and fold down, or stay high, wherever you're feeling it in that right hip, right glute. Surrender, release. Let it all out, let it go. And just finding acceptance for wherever you are on your journey through this incredible adventure. Decluttering, clearing out that traffic, or any traffic in the mind, I should say. Witness your thoughts. For 2 more breaths. exhale, release, walking the hands back. And this time you're going to just draw the weight softly over to the right side, and we'll slowly bring the left knee up and around to join the right. Extend the legs out nice and long. And we're going to take our back bend here. Take the hands to the ground. Find that lovely L shape in your body. Open the heart, open the chest, sit up tall. And exhale, inhale, bring your hands up towards the sky first of all. Exhale, fold, drop the head, and surrender. Allow your back to bend, drop the head, chin towards the chest. And the head being the heaviest part of the body here, really let it go. Allow it to melt towards the earth. Keeping the chin tucked towards the chest, slowly begin to roll up through the spine. So head to come up last. As you really feel your spine lengthen, straighten. Lovely. And we're going to roll the back down onto our mats now. So bring the chin in towards the chest again and just roll your spine one vertebrae at a time from the tailbone, pressing down into the floor, into the ground. Coming down to line, walk the feet in towards you and just take the knees from left to right, side to side. We're going to take a little bridge pose. So walk the feet in as far as you can. Place the palms facing down onto the mat. Begin to press your lower back, tucking your pelvis, draw your lower back flat on the ground and begin to lift the hips. Bring the weight down into the feet, lift the hips towards the sky and come up as high as you can here. Again, not pushing or forcing, just take your time, squeeze into the glutes, come right up onto the shoulders. Option to take the hands together, interlace the fingers, coming a little higher. Take 2 deep breaths here. Keep drawing the knees towards each other. Keep pressing the hips a little higher. And exhale, release. Slowly begin to wind down the spine. Lovely release of the back. Again, take the knees from side to side. And we're just going to take the arms out nice and wide. Begin to allow your knees to drop to the right side perhaps first, or whichever side. Look towards the opposite hand, come into a twist. And take 3 deep breaths in your twist, expanding the lungs, reaching an even deeper lung capacity than you ever thought was possible. Getting another millimeter of oxygen into those lungs today. There's always space for a little bit more, isn't there? Gorgeous. And exhale, bringing the knees back to center and across the body. Looking toward the opposite hand. 3 deep breaths. So you can take an exhalation here through your mouth. Again, really surrendering the deep twist. And then bringing the knees back to center. And allow the legs to fall out to the sides. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Allow your feet to fall out to the sides. Take your arms out wide and find your lovely big Shavasana. Begin to rock the head from side to side. Allow your head to get really heavy. Allow the eyes to melt back into their sockets. And begin to soften the face, relaxing the forehead, temples, cheeks. Unlock your jaw. Relax the back of your neck. Top of the shoulders, down through the elbows, into the wrists, and into all of your fingertips. Inhale, ease and calm throughout the body. And exhale, any tension and tightness or stress that you might be holding onto. Let it go. Relax your heart, your chest. Soften your rib cage. Let your belly go. And take an inner smile to your organs, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas. Relax your pelvis, your hips, your glutes. Allow your tailbone to sink in towards the core of the earth. Let your glutes feel like jelly, soft bum. Relaxing the legs down into the knee joints. Calf muscles are soft. Relaxing the ankle of the toes. And allow your legs to feel really heavy now. And begin to allow your body to completely let go. Continue to mentally scan down through the body and notice any muscles that are still working or clenching. And utilize your breath to ease all the muscles, all your body parts, allowing the whole body to come into this beautiful state of relaxation. Finding peace in this present moment. Finding balance within and without. Take a moment to fully acknowledge yourself today. Allow yourself to just be still in what you're experiencing, giving it space. The words you say to yourself are the most important words you will ever hear. Deepening the breath now once again. Begin to wriggle the fingers, wriggle the toes. And ever so gently rolling over to one side, just curl up like a baby for a moment. Using your outer hand, finding yourself in your seated position. Just awakening the spine, sit up nice and tall. And we'll close our class with one Om. Inhale, prepare for Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. I hope you all have a great week. Lots of love if you want to slip off. And if anyone has any questions at all, hang on. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank you so much. Bye, Siobhan. Thank you.
You had Brody interested again. He loved it. The end of it. He
Oh,
always comes on.
Good. He looks lovely.
Thank you very much.